let's go ahead and get our 2 Crucible Furnaces, and you stack them up like this, and that creates our Crucible Furnace. And you can see it's fired up, it's going. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, so we're out here by our food patch. You can see that I have redid my watering system that I had here. It's currently turned off. I added a valve to it because I noticed this thing was going through a lot of water. I also raised it up by 1. And then just came to the center. I decided to forego it coming all the way across since it didn't connect to our stake or our fences anyways. So as you can see here, right now the water is off. If I want to turn it on, I just hit the valve, turn it on, flip it again. It'll turn it off here in a moment as soon as the water empties out of the channel. So yeah, I came out here and the water was down to a little over 100 buckets out of the 400 that we had in there, or close to it. So I decided, yeah, we don't really need it anyways because it doesn't do anything for this because it's already planted on garden soil, so it doesn't need to be constantly watered. Also set up an area over here for red-brown mushrooms, the vishrooms, and the netherworts, and then I moved our essence berry bushes out here as well to make room over here for stuff that we're going to be doing. Eventually I'm going to take down this walls and open this area up, but not quite yet. So let's get started, and we're going to be doing 2 different seeds today and then a couple other things. So let me grab some food real quick. And then let's take a look in our book here. And I have 1 quest with an unclaimed reward, and that's here in chapter 6. And I forgot to collect my reward for the dolly, so we can either get 8 better barrels or 16 oak drawers. I'm going to go for the oak drawers just because I like them. Let's go ahead and put them away real quick. Not in there. Yeah, in here is fine. That's sorted. Alright, so let's come back into our book. And we'll go into chapter 2, What the World is Made of. And we're going to come down here to Obsidian Seeds. Obtaining large volumes of obsidian has proven itself a painful task. Maybe growing it as an essence will be less painful. Alright, so let's see what's in here. So let's click on R. So we need 1 block of obsidian, 1 rune of water, 1 rune of fire, 1 rune of earth, 4 regular essence, and an essence seed. So we've got our block of obsidian, rune of water, rune of fire, rune of earth, 4 regular essence, and our essence seed. So let's run over here and let's get these started real quick. Get going. Let me grab my wand and a living rock. See how long this is going to take. Alright, I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. There we go. We've got our obsidian seeds. Let's go ahead and put these back. Oh, and I made these here, the 4 drawers. And the reason being is because there are actually a total of 16 runes that we're going to have in total as we get them. So these are the first 5. And pretty soon we're going to get the next 4, which are the seasons, and then the last 7 are the 7 deadly sins. We'll get to those in another episode. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's claim our reward. We'll just claim the regular essence again. And then we're going to come down here to Blaze of Glory. And we're going to say the building blocks of the environment where they live should provide enough traces of the infernal blazes for you to replicate their composition with essence. So we're going to need 32 nether bricks, 32 floral brown powder, 9 regular essence, and 8 essence of nether. Now, nether bricks I was able to get from the essence of nether that we got in our last episode, but I'll show you how to make all that stuff here shortly. Let's go ahead and get this claimed real quick. Get this out of our way. There's those. Manual submit. Claim our reward. We got our Essence of Blaze, which we will need here for our Blaze Seeds. Now that you've obtained its essence, your experience with the weak essence should make the creation of Blaze Seeds simple. So for this we need 2 Essence of Blaze, Rune of Air, Rune of Fire, 4 regular essence, and Essence Seed. So I already did that once, so I got one of those. So the Rune of Fire, Rune of Air, or regular essence, and Essence Seeds. Okay, let's toss these over here on our runic altar and get this started. Go ahead and grab a living rock. And I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, let's go ahead and put our living rock on there. Hit it with the wand, and there we go. We've got our Blaze Seeds. Let's go ahead and claim our reward real quick. Do it with the regular essence again. Okay, and let's get this stuff put away. So, fire, air. Those put away. Let's go scan our seeds and get them planted. There's Obsidian and Blaze. There we go. Let's go ahead and get these planted, and then we will get on to our next task. Alright, it is getting to be night. Let me sleep real quick and I'll be right back with you. Okay, let's get moving. Next thing in our to-do list here is we're going to come into Chapter 9, The Life of the World. And we're going to come over here and we're going to go into the Milky Way. And this is, you've got a sudden craving for milk. It might be worth prioritizing figuring out how to bring back cows from extinction. So, let's take a look here. Our cow spawn egg is 2 leather, which we got last time because we used our alchemy catalyst, so we were able to turn rotten flesh into leather. 2 wheat, which we've already had. 3 experience drops and an egg. So let's get this stuff going. 2 leather, 2 wheat, egg, 3 experience drops. Alright, let's get this going. Grab my living rock. And I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, we're ready. Let's go ahead and put that on there. There we go. We have our cow egg. Go ahead and claim our reward on this. Gives us a second cow egg. So let me do this real quick. I want to show you something I did anyways. So let's come down here. And we had our chicken area. Well, I set up some areas here for other animals. I went ahead and I put our sheep in there and bred them up. Pigs over here. And I set up this area for cows. Now something weird is these animals kind of glitch through the walls somehow. I'm not certain how they do it, but they do. That's one of the reasons I put them down one, was because in my other world they were glitching through the fences and stuff like that, and So it's just something odd. So let's go ahead and come in here. Let's go ahead and put our cows down. One there, one there. That. I've got some wheat over here. May as well breed them up real quick while we're at it. There you go. And one baby cow. And fireworks indoors. Okay. I'm going to put away my experience drops over here. All right. Next thing we're going to do is come back into our book. And we're going to look at pieces of 8. Spiders freak you out a little. At night they want to eat your face, yet during the day you could probably just walk up to them and pet their heads. Not that you'd ever want to do that. Ew. Okay, so we're going to craft spider eggs. Let's take a look at that. So we need 2 spider eyes, 2 string, 4 experience drops, and a spawn sheep. So I had to craft another spawn sheep egg in order to do this, but we got it. There we go. Sheep, 2 spider eyes, 2 string, and 4 experience drops. Let's go ahead and get this going. Grab a living rock. All right, and I will be right back with you. All right, so let's do this real quick. There we go. We got our spider egg. Go ahead and claim our reward on it. It gives us another spider egg and some more experience drops. Let's go ahead and put that away. I have no desire to bring spiders into this world, but we might need it for something later on. I don't know. Okay, so in the last episode, we crafted our elements, our earth, air, fire, water, and also the nether essence. And I want to kind of show you how some of these work. So let me go ahead and grab 4 pieces of the earth element. Let me grab a little bit more than that, actually. It's like 6 of them. Grab 6 of the fire ones. I'm going to grab 2 of these nether ones, just to kind of show you a couple of things. So in your crafting recipes here, you can take, like with the essence of nether, if you put them like this, it'll give you 16 nether rack. I think 4 of them gives you nether bricks. So that's how I got all that nether rack, and then I just kind of, you know, smelted it up or whatnot to get what I needed from that. Earth works the same. If you do 4 of them like this, that gives you 32 pieces of dirt. If you do, I think it's this and this, that gives you sand that way. But I think if we do it the opposite way, yeah, that gives us cobblestone like that. Now let me do this real quick. Let me grab some iron, make myself a bucket. There we go. If I put that in the middle and I put that around there, we now have a bucket of lava. No more having to run to grab all that lava. As long as we keep our supplies stocked on it, we are good to go with it. So with that in mind, this is getting us where we need to be at. Now, the next thing we're going to work on is a Crucible Furnace. And we're going to need this in order to create a Tinker's smeltery. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to go into Chapter 5, What the World Enables. And then up here it's called Crucible of Fire. You started producing some metals, but directly smelting them in a simple stone oven is incredibly inefficient. Let's see if we can do better. Lava-tempered bricks should allow you to create a crucible furnace capable of withstanding the higher temperatures necessary to melt your metals in a molten state, extracting more metal from each ore. So we need a total of 2 crucible furnaces. I've already crafted one because they're kind of a little bit of a rabbit hole to get done. So I've got one of them over here, and that's what it looks like. And then everything else that we need to craft this is all right here, pretty much. So let's get started with this. So if we go ahead and click on the recipe, you see we need a brick construction block. We need 2 heating components. We need 2 burnt bricks. We need a fluid tank, and we need a lava bucket. Well, burnt bricks are really easy. Those are, did I have them in here? Yeah, you just take nether bricks and you put them in here with some lava, and that makes burnt bricks. You can also do this with clay bricks, but you don't get as good of a yield out of it as you do with nether bricks. I don't think we need to do it. I've got plenty of them on me, so you just fill this up with lava, fill it up with nether bricks, and you're off and running, and they will eventually turn into the burnt bricks that we have here. So let's take a look. So let's start off with our brick construction block, and if we click on that, you see that it is 4 burnt bricks and 4 iron bars. So let me go ahead and grab 4 burnt bricks, 4 iron bars. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. And that gives us our construction block. All right, next thing we got is the heating components. Now these are 6 silicon carbide each, so we need a total of 12 of them, and these are sand, clay, sand, and 2 coal. So if we come in here, we got clay, sand, coal. I'm going to go ahead and grab this stuff because I already made one. I'll make one with you. So we had sand, clay, 2 coal, gives us silicon carbide, which we combine together like this to get a heating element. All right, last things that we needed were glass and a bucket of lava, or a fluid tank, a bucket of lava, and I think 2 more bricks. So this is a crucible furnace. We'll just do it this way. Look it up there, shift click it in, and there we go. We've got our second crucible furnace. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and put these 2 together. I'm going to also need a few other things, but let's take a look real quick. Now we got that part done, and then cast away. Once you've melted down your metals, you need a way to cool them back to a more usable state. A mold for ingots and a mold for blocks should suffice. To move the molten metal from the crucible furnace to the mold, you'll want a ladle which will hold all the ingots worth of liquid at once. So we need a ladle with ingot caster and a block caster. So the ladle is 3 pieces of copper. Let's come in here. Let's go ahead and grab our copper. 1, 2, 3. There's our ladle. Ingot caster is 5 burnt bricks in a plus shape. Let me just go ahead and grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our ingot caster. And our block caster is just 8 of them in a circle, like this. And there we go. Is there anything else to this quest? No, we got our rewards for lava buckets and burnt bricks. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and sleep, and then we're going to get this thing built. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and let's move these things out of the way for a moment. I'm going to pick up my anvil, and we're going to put it somewhere else for the time being. Just put it over here. And then we're going to dig down here and here. Yes, I know I should have used a shovel. And we're going to get a lava tank, and we're going to put that down here. The reason for that is this works better with lava than by actually lava in a tank underneath it than it does by actually putting fuel inside of it. So let's go ahead and get our 2 crucible furnaces, and you stack them up like this, and that creates our crucible furnace. And you can see it's fired up, it's going. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to take the ingot caster, and I'm going to put it next to it. And then in here I can tell this to auto eject fluids. Is that what I want? Let's try auto eject items. And then in here we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in our cobblestone. It says it takes a melting point of 218 degrees Celsius. Our current is at 59. It's going to take a while for this to heat up in order to melt. And then what should happen is it's going to turn into molten cobblestone. It should be ejected into here, and then we should be able to pick these up and use them for creating our Tinker's smeltery. Now we could probably also, let's try that real quick. Let's see. Do we have an extra chest? We do. All right, let's, we need a second one. You just go ahead and grab some of this. Oh, I don't need that much. I only need 2. Okay. Do that. Craft another chest out of this. Let's grab some iron. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a hopper. Like that. All right, I'm going to pick that back up for the moment. Let's go ahead and dig out the dirt here. And we'll put down one of our chests, well, our only chest now, here. And then we will put the hopper going into the chest. Like that. Put our ingot caster back there. And this is still hooked up. Auto eject items. So we'll just have to wait and see if this works. I might have to change the auto eject fluids, but I think it should work. We'll find out as soon as it gets hot enough to actually smelt this stuff down. It's actually doing it now. So let's see. Let it do its thing. Okay, so that's 36 millibuckets of seared stone in there. It's going to take a while because this thing, I think, it's like 140 or something that it requires. So we'll let that do its thing, and we'll check back on it in the next episode, because this is pretty much everything that I wanted to do today. This is going to get us a start. When we get our seared stone out of here, we're going to be able to craft the items that we need to build our smeltery. And that's going to be our next goal in our next episode. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.